All right, do so when.
When?
Hi everybody, welcome to TwFP. I'm Opaloid and I'm here with host Eric, and today we're going to be going through the fifth function and its relevance, significance, etc. So without further ado, here's Eric.
Thank you, Opaloid. And here's the table, and it says what Opaloid just said there. The fifth slot function is the inverse of your dominant function, and the idea here is that this fifth slot function is really how you judge others in the world, or how you think people attain your basic human validity, where they attain on that kind of a scale. Now, obviously, I'm not saying you inherently think people who don't manifest this are invalid. I'm just saying this is a value that's most important to you when you're evaluating other people. Okay, so what this says here is that for the NE DOM, and the two types there would be ENTP and ENFP, then the fifth slot function is NI, which means they judge others according to resonance with truth, understanding as resonant with singular and exclusive narratives. So I should say understanding is resonance. So it's like understanding, in quotes, as resonance with singular and exclusive narratives. In other words, I've got this answer and no other answer to something. We like people who seek the truth. For the TI DOMs, INTP, ISTP, their fifth slot function is TE. That means they judge others according to resonance with efficacy, the ability to realize a logically justified vision as a plan of action. So they think that, and the other thing to note here is that you kind of assume your own commitment to your fifth slot value. So I don't really question my own commitment to truth, even though what I do is very squirrely. I'm always able to argue the other side of things, right? But I don't seem to ever question my own commitment to truth. I think this is true for all the fifth slot valuings. But anyway, FE DOMs.
Eric.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, you're completely cutting out. He's saying connection interrupted, trying to connect here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting fine connection over here, so that got kept. Do you want to? Can you hear me now? Okay.
Say something.
I'm saying something. Can you hear me now?
You're all. Yeah, you're okay. The audio is okay, but your visual is like all fuzzy. But that's okay. If it's okay at your end.
Okay.
So be it.
Cool. So, what we see here then on FE, ENFJ, ESFJ, FI being the fifth slot function, that means they judge others by the emotional authenticity of others, and they judge others by how well those others know what they truly want, and how much they're guided by their authentic selves, and assume themselves successful at that regardless of data to the contrary. It's this sort of contradictory thing where the FE DOM constructs a self via the perceptions of others, but assumes their own authenticity. Similarly, as the NE DOM constructs ideational squirreliness, but assumes their own ultimate commitment to truth. So if you go down to the next one, SI, that's Kim's type, ISFJ, or ISTJ, that's Cameron's type, my friend Cameron. Fifth slot function is SE, which means they judge others according to their resonance with impacts, seeing the ideation that makes them distinct on an NI level realized in the physical world. They want to see their own ideation, those elements of themselves that are ideationally new or interesting, which they seek that help with that from others, to help them know themselves as ideationally interesting. They want to see that stuff rendered in the world. That's why Cam has all these decorating ideas and stuff, right? And Cameron's got this little idea about putting together this bucket with all these things in it to hold all the shit. They want to see their ideation manifest in the physical world on an on a, I shouldn't say NI level. Any ideation that makes them distinct on an epistemological level, let's say. Did I spell that wrong? Probably. Oh, Eric, always spelling epistemological wrong. Alright, so then, do you want me to stop and pause and say something, Upload, or should I continue?
Then we should start again.
Okay, let's start over. Was that a mess or what?
No, it was going well, but basically anytime that I switched to the Google Doc tab, you started getting distorted. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's overload at my end or something like that. So I stopped looking at the table.
Can you
maybe
open it in a word processing application locally?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do now.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi.
Let me
Hey,
stop this video here. We just ran into problems.